Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, hello there. I'm Degen. This is War of the Visions Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, and this is going to be the first week of the 3rd year anniversary. This anniversary is going to take place over multiple weeks, but this is going to be mainly covering the first week's news, my reactions, my opinions. It's going to be a doozy. It's going to be a long one, so sit back, grab a snack, maybe put it on ×2, and let's get right into it. So first things first, we have the 3rd anniversary celebration popularity poll. So make sure you're voting because we get all of these rewards. If we can reach over 30,000 votes, which I'm sure we're going to reach, but make sure you're voting anyways, we get all kinds of good stuff, including scrolls of vasectomy and antlers. I've been voting for Alaya, but I just changed it up today. I'm starting to vote for Renan. I feel like Renan gets no love whatsoever, so you know what? I'm going to be supporting Renan here. I'm voting Renan all the way. If you guys want to, pump up Renan's numbers a little bit, maybe you can help vote for Renan as well, but really just vote for whoever you want. Just vote, 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 and we get those rewards. That's the big thing. Now, the big news of the week, of the anniversary of the year, this is possibly going to be one of the most game-changing units we've ever had, or at least in a long time. Sephiroth. Big Daddy Sephiroth is coming, the one-winged angel. His main job is hero, sub-job soldier, other sub-job pugilist. He's cost 100. He's a dark unit. I don't know what else there is to say about this guy. He's a beast. Unless you've lived under a rock for the past few months, you already know this guy is going to be insane. He's going to be so strong. He's going to be everywhere. I don't know many people, if anyone, that are skipping Sephiroth on every account. I have an account that I'm skipping him on, but I'm pulling him on my main account. That is for sure. And then he's also getting a hero VC. Well, a VC, and it's called hero. It's going to give him slash attack up, reaction block rate up, and critical evasion up. Now, this is for jobs sword, katana, and staff. It's a very odd combination of jobs. I can't think off the top of my head a team that I will use this card with. However, let me know. Do you guys know a team that you plan on repping this card with? Or is the card going to be strong enough to just put on Sephiroth himself to make it worth it? It does have also agility up on it and a global upgrade. Sephiroth only gets elemental resistance up, which I don't know how much elemental resistance up he's going to get, but this guy already has resistances coming out of all of his holes. So all elemental resistance up is actually pretty insane. Alright, so there's bingo boards as well for the vision card and the unit. If you're a new player and you're not fully sure what this is, basically, this is just a way to get free shards. That's the big thing. You get other mats in here too and keys and stuff, but the big thing is the shards. This will help you so much in building the unit, getting them to LB4, LB5, and beyond. And you're going to want to make sure you do all these bingo boards. Now, one thing I want to state to you guys. Sephiroth's going to be available for a long time. From March 22nd until May 2nd. So this guy is going to be up, available for over a month, and his bingo board's going to be up that long. His vision card's going to be available that long. So don't feel like you have to super rush. Like, you might want to pull him earlier rather than later. But as far as the build goes, yeah, you're going to have like such a long time to work on this stuff. It's very, very convenient. All the Final Fantasy VII stuff is going to be up that long for that matter. Cloud, Tifa, Aerith, Barret, their vision cards, their weapons, their missions, all that stuff is all for over a month. It's actually amazing, and it makes you feel like you don't have to rush as much, and you can just chill. Like, you're going to want to do this stuff as fast as possible. I know, but just keep in mind it's going to be there for over a month. This Chocobo Expedition is also going to give you Sephiroth shards, and I imagine that when they add Yuffie the following week, she'll be in the same Chocobo Expedition. I don't think they're going to give her a separate one, so I could be wrong. She'll probably end up being in the same one. But yeah, keep that in mind. Yuffie is also coming out next week. Not this week, but we'll get her next week, and I'll have a different news video covering that when the time comes. Now, for the login rewards, login collaboration bonus, we're going to get 2 tickets for Sephiroth, so only 2 free pulls for the guy. That's not as many as we usually get, but it's better than nothing. 40 shards for him. 20 Mind Spheres for him, and 2,500 Visior here. So that's more than the normal 2,100 that we usually get, and it will just be good. I am going to be pulling for Sephiroth and his vision card. I'm going to be doing it on Wednesday, so if you guys come to my stream. I'll be live on Twitch on Wednesday morning, shortly after reset. And just look forward to that. The polls are going to be fun, and I'm going to build them as much as I possibly can on day one. I don't know how much it's going to be. I don't know how much Vizior it's going to be. I've been saving like crazy, but I want to plow this guy. Oof, that didn't sound good to say out loud. I want to get this guy leveled up as fast as possible, and I might work on him harder than... also didn't sound right. I might work on him more than I've ever worked on anyone on a day one before. Okay, so there's also this stuff, okay? This is another 14 days of login gifts, and these pots, I think it adds up to 140 pots because there's 14 days. Tons of skip tickets for both normal and event skip tickets. There's some antlers in here for both UR and MR, as well as scroll of vasectomies for MR and UR. If you make it the final day, 20 scrolls of the UR there, and that's pretty cool, you know? That's actually pretty nice. Truststone Dismantle Limit campaign is doubled. That's pretty cool. If you guys are big in the Truststones, which everyone should be at this point, Truststones really enhance your stats and your characters and everything. It's going to just basically make it so you can do double the work in building those Truststones for when it comes to dismantling and getting the abilities you want. Story Quest, JP and EXP, and Item Drop triple up campaign. I love these triple up campaigns. I really do. They're really good. They're amazing for background farming out Resonance. You throw Sephiroth in a team on one of these, a background farm one day for like a full day, give as much energy as you can to it, and you come out of there with so much stuff. I'm not even talking about the JP and the XP, but the items, insane amounts of items, not to mention you're getting Esper Resonance and Unit Affinity in the process of that as well. Hard Quest double up. This is also great. You know, we're getting Transcendence this week, so you're going to want shards and mind spheres, as many as you can. So make sure to get these characters in there, and don't skip your hard quest because you're going to be getting double the amount of shards out of there. It's going to be sweet. Arena campaign, free match campaign, yada, yada, yada. What else have we here? All right, we have the event quest. This is where the integrate event for week 1 is going to be. Sephiroth. This is where you're going to be able to farm his Masamune. I don't know how to say his sword name. I've never been able to say it, even in the OG. But yeah, this is where you'll be able to farm Sephiroth's katana. It's going to be pretty epic. And it's going to have event medals, so there will be a shop for it. Again, yada yada. There's going to be a Sephiroth starter quest. So anyone, even if you don't get him, or say you want to test him out first, you can kind of go into the starter quest and mess around with him in there. You can actually use him if you don't own the unit. So you can try him out there. It's a very small quest, so nothing major, but there's a class match. There is a class match coming up. I was unaware we were getting a class match. It's a unit cost of 220 or less with a bunch of stuff, resistance 50. So if you're a class match hyper, there you go. There's also a limited guild battle. So for those of you guys that were planning on getting Sephiroth day 1, week 1, getting him up as fast as possible and using him in guild battle, keep in mind it is a limited guild battle starting on the 25th, and it's a total cost 550, which that's taking into account your Esper, your vision cards, and everything. So it's got Spirit up and Attack up. So this is not bad for Sephiroth if you do want to use him in here, but just keep in mind you're going to have to work this cost limit into your team comp. It's 550. So there's that. And then we have, okay. This front line adds some amazing thing. Transcendence. Okay, I'll get into the Transcendence in another tab, but they're adding Transcendence here in the front line. Item Exchange Shop. Energy Restore Ls have been added to the Item Exchange Shop. And then it says Energy Restore S and Energy Restore M can be exchanged for Energy Restores. That's pretty cool. I still have a bunch of S's and M's laying around. We get M's every time there's raids and stuff like that, so we'll be able to trade those up for L's. That's really cool. Background repeat. This is a big thing right here. Background repeat, allocate from energy. What this basically means now is you can do background farming and you can have it use your live energy. You don't have to use pots. So now, like, say you want to save pots, but you still want to do some background farming and you have like 800 energy from claiming the free energy thing repeatedly. Well, if I'm understanding this correctly, now you can utilize that live energy in your background farming, and you don't have to use pots. You can use the actual energy you have built up. And if you set both, you can do both. You can have it burn your live energy first, and then when that runs out, you can have it switch and start using pots. So it actually is like best case scenario. And here is another big boom. This one's huge to me. Auto formation. We will be making improvements so that Esper resonance will be factored into auto formations. That's amazing. How many times have you guys slammed on that auto formation button and it puts like some weird like ice Esper that's for magic users on your fire attack unit? You know what I mean? Like, boom. This is actually really nice. There was one other thing in here. I must have scrolled past it. Yeah, the barracks improvement. I missed this. The barracks bravery and faith upper is going to go all the way to 97. So now you'll be able to raise units bravery and faith all the way to 97. It won't stop at 70. So that's just a quality of life improvement right there. I think a lot of these are quality of life improvements, and I think that they're all much appreciated, and I'm just really excited for those. Now here's the Transcendence stuff. For what Transcendence is, this is the way to enhance your units further beyond level 120. You can get your units to 140 now, but it's not as simple as that. Like, I'll make a full video on this stuff probably, because there's a lot I can say about it, but keep in mind, Transcendence is a thing that you'll be able to do to get your units to 140, but then you kind of reset them back to 120 again or 121 once they're 140, and you'll be able to increase their stats even more. So you can basically just keep leveling from 121 to 140. Eventually, the stats will cap out, but until then, you can just kind of keep resetting that. And if you don't want to keep resetting it, you can leave them at 140, and they'll get pretty good stats from it, and you'll awaken their like little mastery type abilities and things like that, which is very good. But if you want to enhance their stats even further beyond, you can keep resetting them from 121 to 140. I'll do a full video on it, I guess. But right out the gates on day one, every single unit in the game is not going to have access to it. So far, these are the only units on day one that will be available in here. Sephiroth, Cloud, Tifa, Aerith, Barret, and Warrior of Light. These are the collab units. Then the normal URs, Amnelis, which we were wondering about that because she came out early. So Amnelis, King Mont, Mashari Horn, Eld Leonis, Stern Leonis, Oberon Heinler, and Medina. I am excited so much for Oberon Heinler. I didn't realize he was going to be in week one, and Oberon is weirdly one of my favorite characters in this game, and I think it's purely because he does so much work on my ult. I might not do the Transcendence on the main here on Oberon on day one, because we're going to be short on antlers and scrolls of vasectomy and stuff like that, but I'm definitely gonna do them on my ult. Man, I gotta change the way I word these things because a lot of it sounds sexual. Mont Leonis and Nasha are also getting the Transcendence on day one, and Little Leela. So these are all the units getting it right out the gate. And these are the items it's gonna require: JP, Alchemist, statues, and EXP cubes. There's a lot, so pretty much, you're going to need a full video if you're going to try to figure that. You're not going to learn how to do that from this news video. Okay, now, these are the jobs that are getting buffed this week. Operative, Viking, Cleric, and Devout. You know who's a Devout, right? Everyone's favorite, Resnick. Nah, but there's a lot of cool units in here that share these jobs. Like, for example, I've been using Sweetheart Ildira a lot lately. I believe she's an operative. Viking and I honestly can't think of a time I've ever really used a Cleric in this game. But Cleric is getting some really nice buffs here. So maybe I'll have to bust some Clerics out. Viking is always pretty good, just for big damage, slash damage. And then Devouts are actually amazing. I love Devouts, so they're getting buffed. And it's pretty cool. I'm excited for it. The classification, this is just showing you what jobs or what. And I want to show you Sephiroth falls under, which you probably know because he wields a katana, but Sephiroth's job is hero and he falls under katana. There is a WOTV FFBE Championship League that will be going on. You should come here and get all the info for it. It's basically going to be like a yearly thing. There's a roadmap for it and all that good stuff. And then there is this. This is a social media campaign that they have going on. Pretty much, you'll get, or as a community, we'll get 1 scroll for every 10 new followers, I believe, if I'm reading this correctly, and 30 lucky commenters or retweeters will get 3,000 Visior. So if you go on their social medias, their Facebook, their Twitters, and their other stuff, you'll be able to get 3,000 Visior. The requirements, where is it? The requirements for the 3,000 Visior is, in Facebook, you post a comment. On Twitter, you retweet the PB post. And on Instagram, you comment on the PB post and tell them whatever. So come to this page in the game if you really are interested in this. But if you're not, you should go follow their social medias and we'll get some rewards for it. As well as if you comment and tweet and stuff, you'll have a chance at winning 3,000 extra Visior. So that's pretty neat, huh? That is pretty neat. Now, you think that's it? That's not it. Additionally, we're getting all of this stuff for free or logging in. This is all awards, rewards, whatever, that came from the 3rd anniversary live stream that took place this past Saturday. This stuff is also part of Hiroki gifts and stuff like that. It's just, we're getting all of this stuff. And keep in mind, this is every type of Magicite, every type of hammer, every type of seal, and it's a lot. So, there's 3,000 Visior, 500 million gil. So this is also an amazing time to start playing the game, because not only do you get all this stuff, if you haven't started yet, you'll still get Tifa for free, and a ton of other free stuff. There's just crazy amounts of freebies going around these days, and new players actually have an amazing experience and an amazing time in this game right now. There's a very strong new player presence or something. I'm not sure how to say it, but there's a lot of great stuff for new players. But this stuff right here, this is for everybody, whether you're new or old. I'm getting all this stuff, and I've been here since day one. All right, so that's pretty cool. Also, if you are a new player, I have a recruitment code. It's basically like a referral code. If you want to utilize this, it will get you like 40 to 50,000 Visior, which is insane. So if you have been playing this game for 7 days or less, or you haven't even started yet and you plan on starting, you can still put this code in. You go into friends, and you'll click on friend invite, and you'll have a different button here somewhere where it will let you put the code in, and you'll get loads of Visior. And you can put that towards pulling for Sephiroth, you can save it, you can pull for Cloud, or whoever you want, right? You can do whatever you want with it. And then there's one other thing. We got teased a little something the other day. Yo. For those of you guys that are old, I know this isn't Final Fantasy VII, and a lot of people are here for Final Fantasy VII. Hio. If you guys were FFBE players, you know the hype this guy brings. I am so excited. They gave us a little teaser for Hio. He's going to be coming out in April, so he's probably a few weeks away still. But I don't know. I feel like maybe this guy could rival Sephiroth. If you're an FFBE player, you know how strong this guy was, or how amazing he was for quite a long time. And he's just such a cool character. And he's a 100 cost fire unit, basically. He looks amazing, and I am so excited for Hio. As a matter of fact, when I saw the teaser for this, it raised my hype level, like, tripled. I don't know why. Like, I am so hyped for Sephiroth, but Hio is the way to my heart, I think. Hio. This guy is just overall exciting. Can't wait. April too, so you know it's going to be soon. Maybe after Yuffie, maybe a week or two after Yuffie possibly. Who knows, but I am so pumped. You know, I really was saving my Visior for Sephiroth, Yuffie, and Full Metal Alchemist, but this guy does throw a wrench in that plan. Because, man oh man. Anyways, I'm going to stop blabbing about that. I'll put the friend code in the description as well, so if you want to find this code easily, it will be in the description of the video. And other than that, I think that's about it. I will be live on my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/DegenTP. There's a link in the description. On Wednesday, the day of the anniversary. So I'll be here, I'll be pulling, I'll be building, I'll be doing the new content, I'll be doing Transcendence if you want to work that out and learn it with me. I'll be doing everything, so hope to see you guys then. It's going to be a lot of fun. I am so pumped for this anniversary. There's so many equality lives. You can tell they really care about this game with the amount of quality of lives that they've been putting in. I know there's a bunch of naysayers out there, but doom and gloom, get it out of here. I am pumped. This anniversary is looking so good. The quality of lives are looking so good. And that's all I got, so I'll be live there. Also, you guys should join the Discord. I know I've been telling you guys all this stuff is in the description, but we have an amazing Discord. People are in there all the time. We're talking about this game. We talk about other games too, but there's a big presence for this game. We're in there morning, noon, and night. We can help out with things. We can add each other as friends. I still have more friend slots I gotta fill, so join up, hit us up. Also, if anyone's looking for a guild, join the Discord. I think we have some slots opening real soon, if not already. So if anybody is seriously interested in the guild, hit us up in Discord. And, you know, I am excited for the anniversary. Hopefully see you guys then. And I hope you're as excited as I am, because I think it's going to be amazing. And I just can't even stress it enough. I'm going to be live on my stream. Hopefully I see you guys there. If not, I really hope you just enjoy the anniversary in general. Maybe tell your friends about the game that like Final Fantasy VII, because that's going to be a big portion of it, or your FFBE friends for Hio when he comes out in a couple of weeks. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got. So thank you guys so much for watching. This video was insanely long, so if anyone stuck around this long, cheers. Top of the morning to you, lads. For me, it's 5:26 in the morning right now. I'm recording this. It's very early in the AM. So, anyways, thank you. You guys are awesome. And I will see you in the next video or in the next stream, wherever you show up next. So, thank you again. Have an amazing day. Have a fantastic night. Have good luck in your Sephiroth pulls. I hope we all have great luck. And other than that, I got nothing else for you. So, disperse. And just have a good one. See you later. Bye.